Study guide number 2 for coordinate geometry. Point C is at blank blank. Here's point C. I went 0 to the right and then up 6. Remember, I always say I'll be right up because right's my first number. It's on the x-axis, and up is my second number. It's the y. Point F, so I went 4 to the right and then up 6, 4, 6. E, 3 to the right and up 8. Point M, 3 to the right, up 0. Point blank is at 7, 0, so that would be 7 to the right and up 0. That's point D. And point blank is at 9, 5, so 9 to the right, up 5. That would be B. Let's go to the part up here. Y equals 7x plus 2. So I just take my x and I put it in right there. So that means 7 times 0, which is 0, plus 2 is 2. Put my 3 in. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 2 is 23. Put a 7 in. 7 times 7 is 49, plus 2 is 51. Try this one out. I'm putting the 0 in for this x. So I got, remember I need to multiply first according to order of operations. 2 times 0 is 0. 20 minus 0 then is 20. Let's put the 5 in. 2 times 5 is 10. 20 minus 10 is 10. Put the 10 in. 2 times 10 is 20, and 20 minus 20 is 0. Take this 0 and put it in for x. 0 divided by 3. If I have nothing, doesn't matter how I split it up, I still end up with nothing. 21 divided by 3 is 7. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Circle all of the points that would be on the line. So remember, this is basically my xy. So if I put the first number in x, see if I get the other number for the y. So 10 minus 0 equals 10, not 0. So that one doesn't work. Put the 0 in. 10 minus 0 does equal 10. Let's put a 5 in. 10 minus 5 does equal 5. Put the 3 in. 10 minus 3 equals 7. So it should really be 3, 7, not 3, 3. Try the next one. 5x minus 1. Put a 1 in. 5 times 1 is 5, minus 1 is 4, so this should be really 1, 4, so it's not that one. And it is that one. Let's put a 2 in. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9, so it should be 2, 9. It's not that one. Try the 3. 3 times 5 is 15, minus 1 is 14, so that one does work. Try this point down here. Which line is shown on the graph? Find the 2 points. So basically what we have is this is 0 to the right and up 2. And this is 2, 8. So we're just going to try them to see if they work. I'm going to go to the bigger numbers and do the 2, 8. So if I put a 2 in for x, 2 plus 1 is 3. That's not an 8. 2 times 3 is 6, minus 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Hey, it works there. So let's try the 0, 2 in it. I put a 0 in. 0 times 3 is 0, plus 2. Boom. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Scroll them up a little. Right there. Complete the table for the equation y equals 14 minus 2x and plot the line on the graph. You must pick 3 points that fit on this graph. So I'm going to start out with a 2 and try it out. 14 minus 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 14 minus 4 is 10. Hey, that one worked. Let's put a 5 in. 2 times 5 is 10. 14 minus 10 is 4. Those both work, so I'm probably going to pick a number between 2 and 5. Let's try a 4 out. 4 times 2 is 8. 14 minus 8 gives me just 6. So then I just need to put these points on the graph. So 2, 10 would be right there. 5, 4. 5 to the right, up 4. And 4, 6. 4 to the right, up 6. And since I did it the right way, I should have a straight line there. Which line segment is showing y equals 11 minus x? Okay, so let's just pick some points and start out here. So I got, this point is at 1, 2. So let's try 1, 2 to see if that fits. I put 11 minus 1. That would be 10, not 2. So it is not FE. Try the D out. This is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Put a 5 in. 11 minus 5 is 6. That's not 2, so it's not CD. Try the B. 10, 1. Put a 10 in. 11 minus 10 does equal 1, so that point fits. Let's try the A, which is at 1, 10. 11 minus 1 does equal 10, so it must be AB. Which of these lines is shown? All right, so I have down here I have 1, 1, and over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to work with the 5, 9 first, I think. So I take the, remember this is my X and my Y. I put a 5 in. 5 plus 1 equals 6. Put a 5 in. 2 times 5 is 10. Put a 5 in. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11. Put a 5 in. 5 minus 2 is 3. And I hope this one works. 2 times 5 is 10 minus 1 equals 9. Check. Let's check the 1, 1 just to make sure it also works. Put a 1 in. 2 times 1 is 2 minus 1 is 1. And we got just a few more. Circle all of the points that would be on the line. Y equals 4x plus 1. Remember, this is my X and my Y, so I put my X in. 0 times 4 is 0 plus 1 would be 0, 1. So that one doesn't work, but that one does. Put a 1 in. 1 times 4 is 4 plus 1 is 5. Hey, that works. Put a 4 in. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 1 is 17. So it should be 417. Let's try this one. 7 plus x. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Not even close. Put a 2 in. 7 plus 2 does equal 9. Put a 3 in. 7 plus 3 equals 10. That didn't work. Put a 5 in. 7 plus 5 equals 12. And the last one down here, y equals x plus 1. So again, I'm just going to start grabbing points down here. So I've got this one is at 1, 2. So let's try 1, 2 out. I put a 1 in. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Hey, F did work. So let's go to E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10. If I put a 9 in, 9 plus 1 does equal 10. There's my winner already, EF.